Yo, 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 we live, baby. We live, baby. We live. Oh, he the longest reigning.
I don't think so.
Yo, oh man, we here.
I've been for like 6 months.
We in the building. We in a motherfucking building. It's the Public Enemies Podcast, WrestleMania 36 post show. What that shit Rollins did, he said, man, with his little hand when he made his entrance last night. Anyways, oh shit. Yo, fellas, Graham, CJ, I'm Tron. Ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania is in the books. It's over. Not one, but 2 nights. It's over. Done. Finito. Graham, how are you, my G?
I lost. So I've been better.
Oh shit. And Jizzle, I already know what that smile looking like. The reign.
You scumbag.
The new reign. Wait a minute, was he the champ before?
Yes, he was.
Yep.
Damn.
Hey,
he really the reigning.
He's been the champ since Super Bowl.
She tripping.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey yo, listen. I don't know if everybody listening and looking and Tron will be Public Enemy #1 when he very damn well feels like it. I just don't feel like it right now. We ain't all there yet. But
Hey man, what are you tanking for SummerSlam, nigga? What's going on?
I'm waiting for SummerSlam just like everybody waiting for that Sasha Banks versus Bayley match. I'm waiting for the big payoff, baby. That's what I'm waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all for joining us.
Bianca's here, right? She's coming to take all the belts.
I don't know if
I
like that.
You love it.
I don't know. Bianca, I mean, I like Bianca, but I don't know if I like Bianca being... Yeah, I don't know. I need to get revenge on Miss Flair. That's what I need.
All the belts. All 3 belts. She's going to have all the belts. She's going to feel like Miz at 26.
All the belts. Was there any need for kickoff matches? I mean, I know there was a shit ton of matches, so technically, I mean, obviously they needed to do some kickoff matches, but I don't think that there was a need for last night's kickoff match and even tonight's kickoff match, even though I was okay with the outcome to both of them. Graham, real quick, I want to ask you a question. What's going on with Natalya, dog? Is it over?
What do you mean?
Like, is she playing the role like, let me just be the one?
Whatever you're gonna ask me, Natalya's been a player coach for the last 10 years.
Listen,
so don't be surprised that she lost this match.
Listen, there's a difference. You played her. Listen, there's a difference between being the player.
I'm not playing her.
Listen, the player coach. Okay, I get what you're saying. But she could be a player coach and still be the player.
You're gonna insinuate that they're playing her. So what's wrong with me saying that she's a player coach? She's doing exactly what she's been doing during the last 10 years. She's good.
Oh man.
Natalia's solidified.
Exactly. The business is in her blood. She did that for Liv. She did that for Liv because Liv deserved that moment. Might as well.
All right, well, it is what it is. We're going.
But I will say before we get into night 2, because of course we should probably talk about night 2 first. But when you talk about pre-show matches, friendly reminder: Cesaro is exactly where he should be.
Oh, shit.
That's all.
Cesaro is JC Chazé.
You think so?
That's all I want to say.
Shout out to Cesaro playing video games. Hey,
all right, Tron, let's talk about night 2.
Let's talk about night 2, man. Night 2 started off with a bang. NXT Women's Championship match. Rhea Ripley defending against the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Yeah, I said it. The Queen, the motherfucking Queen, was in the building, showing up and showing out like she always do.
Nigga begging her up because she had on Laker colors.
Listen, I big her up because she the Queen, man. She further proves my point every single time. She out there to prove that she's the listen, Jizzle. She out there to prove she the best. She out there to prove that she can't be touched. To be the man or the woman in this case, you got to beat the woman, okay? Rhea Ripley couldn't get it done tonight, fellas. What the hook gonna be?
Rhea Vegeta Ripley.
Yeah, it came out look like getting you forced. They always get their asses beat.
What the hook gonna be? Tell me what the hook gonna be.
They had a banger. They had a banger.
Rematch?
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, it went 30 minutes, nigga. Hell yeah. You gotta have a rematch. That shit was good. Charlotte with the, I know she's a Flair, you know what I'm saying, but just saying the way she working that leg was vintage Hitman to me. Mm-hmm. Vintage old go hard. Mixed in with a little bit of Mr. Perfect, with a dash of Rick Anderson.
It was nice. I heard she was, talking shit, talking about all her accolades that she was working on that leg. I'm telling you, only kings and queens do shit like that. Pure kings and queens, bosses. I'm gonna tell you right now, the way this match went. It made, to me, I know people ain't going to agree, it made Rhea Ripley look like a superstar. It made her look like she can hang. She ain't, missing no steps. I feel like she showed a lot of shit she can do. She can actually go in there and put on a performance, whether she's on the offensive end or the defensive end. But the Queen came out on top. And I'm proud of her, and I like it. And I know a lot of you fans out there, a lot of you people ain't going to like it that Charlotte Flair is the NXT Women's Champion, and she's now the Queen of NXT. I can't wait. I can't wait till... Yo.
Hey, you know what this reminds me of?
Huh?
Hey, remember when Randy Orton won the World Heavyweight title the first time when he was hella young? Mm-hmm. And then Triple H was like, nah, I don't think you're ready. Feels a little bit like that.
It could be like that. Vince probably looked at Rhea and was like, Vince probably looked at her and said, It is what it is, though. Graham, did you like the match?
I love the match.
Match was fantastic.
It was a pretty good match. Both openings to WrestleMania night 1 and 2, both opening matches were dope.
Yeah.
And they were both women's division, and they both knocked it out of the park. So, yeah, congratulations to Charlotte, number 11. Rhea Ripley, good showing, whether she won or lost. And the NXT women's division is going to be interesting going forward.
So you don't taste the belt.
What y'all think about this next match? Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley with Lana.
Want me the title? Well, retain me the title. That was amazing. Retain the title.
Man, I knew Bobby Lashley shouldn't have listened to Lana, man. He was finna put him away.
Yeah.
He was finna put him away. At first, I was
get out, man.
What the fuck is she yelling at? Like, I thought, like, he was in... Listen to me. I thought he was in trouble. Nah, but, like, I'm saying, like, I thought, like, they were arguing. I thought they was arguing about some shit, but she was giving direction, like, give him the spear! Like, what?
Shut up! Hey, you should have told him to shut up. You know what I'm saying? He must not have seen any movie ever.
And even after that, I knew, all right, Black Mass, this match is over. Ain't no way he finna spear.
Shit.
No way. Ain't no way he gonna spear Aleister Black. Kyle, one of our viewers, said he liked Aleister and Bobby. I liked this match too. I didn't see a problem with it. Graham, I mean, you was kind of critical of some of the things from night one. I mean, was this a good match? Was this a filler or was this a?
So I was critical of Elias and Corbin because it was like just a thrown together match, and I didn't really see any reason why you have extra matches on WrestleMania that don't really deserve to be there. Mm-hmm. All of these matches, I still think these matches were thrown together and were ridiculous. The fact that they were on the WrestleMania card, I feel like WrestleMania should be just for those prestigious matches, like not a bunch of filler matches.
Right.
But watching this match, it did make me realize, you know what? Even though these matches are thrown together and I don't care for the matchups, mm-hmm. These four competitors, Elias, Corbin, Aleister Black, and Bobby Lashley, they all deserve the WrestleMania payday. Yeah. So however they get, you feel me? It's all good. So I ain't mad at it.
You know,
I picked the wrong person to win this match. So,
Graham, what was you thinking?
Low weights, high reps. Low weights, high reps. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
100%. Hey, real quick. I mean, what's going to happen with Bobby Lashley and Lana, considering that she kind of was the reason why he didn't win this match?
Nigga, you got to go. Yeah, man, you got to go join up with the Street Profits now and be managed by a queen and saying, go get a fucking U.S. belt.
Oh, man. You know what I noticed about, first, real quick before we finish getting into the night two, the one clear thing I noticed about the night one and night two was that there were less shows on even both the kickoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, had we got one big show, we probably would have seen maybe 3 or 4 kickoff matches. I'd say 3 kickoff matches, right? One of them tag team matches would have had to go on a kickoff. But it seemed like everybody got their shine. Unfortunately, it didn't happen in front of a crowd, but everybody still got to watch. It happened in front of all of us, so that's one of the good things. This next match, though, I want to get into Otis versus Dolph Ziggler with Sonya Deville. Sonya Tucky!
You gotta call him Tucky.
Are they pairing Dolph Ziggler up with Sonya Deville coming out of this?
That's what it looked like that. I was like, I was like, you know what? Ziggler always done well though with somebody, with Vicky, with AJ Lee. It just works better with him. You know what I'm saying? Him with another guy. I mean, they tried the whole Shawn Diesel thing with McIntyre. That was whatever.
Not quite it.
Nah, they put him with Robert Roode, but then, I mean, that didn't kind of fit him either.
Not quite it.
So, I mean, hey, if Sonya Deville definitely works with Ziggler. Here's what I was thinking was going to happen in this match. I was thinking, when I saw Sonya come out, I was like, all right, Mandy didn't come out with Otis. So what's going to happen is Mandy is going to come down. She's going to be like, no. Right? And then all of a sudden, Sonya and Mandy are both going to cost Ziggler the match. Right? Everything's going to be good with Otis. And then Mandy's going to slap Otis. Right? And then Mandy and Sonya both going to leave with Tucker.
Tron. What kind of Black Mirror shit is that?
Yo, what? Tell me that's not Vince-like. Tell me that's not good shit.
No, nigga. That's Russo-like, nigga. That's exactly what that's like, nigga.
Tucker shows up to SmackDown on Friday in a suit.
Hey, for real. Hey, straight up. Tucker like, Tucker, ain't no more of that shit. Stop that. You know? I noticed the change in Tucker. I noticed the change in Tucker when I saw he didn't have the straps with his gear. He had the little short things on. I said, okay, Tucker changing. Mm-hmm.
Otis used to have the straps too, though.
I know, but then he changed. First. As soon as he let the straps go, he changed. He became a single star. He became a storyline guy. That's what he became. And so Tucker's like, I need some of this. What y'all think of the match? What y'all think of the match?
You're way ahead. You can tell you ain't worked 32 hours this week.
I'm quarantined, Jizzle. Jizzle, what you think of the match overall?
This is the part. This is the match that deserved the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like, oh yeah, he gets the girl. Like everything that happened. This is a very happy ending. Here you go. Saying yeah.
They definitely deserved a crowd, especially at the end when they did the kiss. I said, come on, man.
You gonna make me cry?
It's supposed to be 80,000 people screaming right now, doing the yes, 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 yes. Can you imagine that?
Bruh, this match needed a crowd. This match is trash.
Damn.
But because of the story, I feel I get why they put it on Mania. You feel me? But this match needed a crowd. This match sucked. But it would have been dope with the crowd though. I'll say that.
This match was all about what happens at the end.
Exactly.
What happens at the end? What's gonna happen? Where's Mandy?
It was all built up for you to for the ending. You feel me?
For that, like John Cena proposing that time. That's all that match was for.
Exactly.
Oh man, next match though, last man standing, the Rated R Superstar, and the Viper Randy Orton. Jizzle, your thoughts?
He still got it. Clap, 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 clap. He still got it. Clap, 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 clap.
I couldn't really determine if he still had it or not.
Nigga, that was the perfect kind of match to have. See, when you got two semi-old niggas and one semi-old nigga coming off 9-year layoff with neck surgery and shit, you have a last man standing match, so you can have a whole bunch of 9-second breaks in between. You know what I mean? Saying move here, 9-second break. Move here, 9-second break. You know what I'm saying? 9-second break here, 8.5-second break here. You know what I'm saying? They spaced it out right. You know what I mean? Get your breaths in. Edge with his facial expressions and just him acting super hurt, like doing little shit like just like checking to make sure his hands and his feet work.
Yeah.
Like, all right, my neck is good. Like just all the way through it, like just like all together. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, Edge. You know what I'm saying? He top 5. You know what I'm saying? Top 5.
Right.
I mean,
I can only imagine. I can only imagine what this match would have been like, you know, if done in front of a live crowd. Considering it just felt slow. It felt blah at times. Now, I feel like if the crowd was there, they would have had a little bit more energy. It probably would have been a little more faster pace. And I don't think they would have been, I don't think they would have gone all the way to the back and plundered through all types of, you know, garbage and fucking cases and NXT shit that they got laying around the Performance Center. I don't think that would have happened. But I liked the match for what it was. I did agree with everybody who said that the match may have went on a little too long. But hey, it is what it is, man. Can't expect too much from a last man standing match in the Performance Center. Graham, what about you?
It could have cut about 8 minutes.
You said 8 minutes?
So that's my thing with some of these matches. Some of these matches was a little bit too long. Like some of these matches could have just been cut down by like at least 5-6 minutes. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? Just to tighten shit up a little bit. You feel me? And this was one of them. But nah, it was a cool match though. Edge did his thing. You know what I'm saying? They tried to push the limits a little bit just to make sure that he was good money. You know what I mean? Like
off of shit. Like
let's get this nigga Tron in here on the IG. Yeah, yeah, this match was cool. I liked that this nigga Edge trying to he jumped off the little what's the little thing? You feel me? He jumped off the little whatever the shit was, little platform.
Yep.
On the edge with the little leg drop and shit. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, well, elbow drop, my bad. But yeah, it was cool.
The one thing that bothered me was when they were on the top of the big trailer thing. They were on the top, right? And Orton went down. He kind of touched, by the snacks and shit, kind of touched the ladder, and then he walked away from it. I was like, don't do me like that, man. Don't tease me like that, man. I thought he was finna jump off the ladder. And then for a second, I thought he was finna throw Edge off the trailer thing onto the bed of the truck. I thought it was finna be over. I was like, oh, he's finna throw him off the truck. But it didn't happen.
You trying to see some murder, nigga. Goddamn, John.
I'm trying to think.
Nigga wanted to see somebody die.
I'm thinking how
last man standing, not last real nigga alive, nigga.
Hey, I'm trying to think how is this gonna end? Because, I mean, what? I mean, all they're doing is huffing, puffing, slap, kick, huffing, puffing. But like I said, what can we expect from the Performance Center, right? They did a good job. I'm not going to take anything away from them. They did a good job. Little concerto at the end. Edge was crying. The theatrics and the feelings were there. That was great. Real quick, though, Kyle said, can we talk about Mandy's gear, though? Them Yetis was out.
Absolutely right.
Faye Jackson tweeted, "Oh, I see it's Titty Mania."
Yo,
Mandy had them things sitting. Rhea had them things sitting. Charlotte had them things sitting.
had all the titties out during this quarantine. You know what I'm saying? And for real, man, ain't no social distancing between them.
Yo,
right.
Make sure we all right.
That was definitely crazy though. Yeah, they was doing that thing, quarantining things. You know what I'm saying? Even Nikki Cross had to unzip her little thing yesterday. She was like, "Fuck it." Y'all fuck with Nikki Cross?
Hey, she was champ, nigga. She champ. Nikki Cross champ. She got a WrestleMania thing under her belt. No, who don't? Her husband.
Uh-oh.
She can hold that over her husband. Hey, guess what, Killian? I got a motherfucking WrestleMania match.
Oh, man. All right. Let's get into this little segment real quick. We got to talk about it because I thought I blinked and I was like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Mojo Rawley, 24/7 champion, getting beat up by I don't know who because I couldn't see anybody's face because I blinked, and the next thing you know, Rob Gronkowski jumps off the War Game stage and he pins Mojo Rawley to win the 24/7 championship.
They finally caught the champion. Hey, all the niggas chasing that nigga, somebody finally got caught, nigga. He was just stopping to hit people. I was like, you stopping to hit people before now, nigga. Like, you know the rules. You're supposed to be running. But no, you want to be a fight champion. Got your ass beat, nigga. Got your ass beat by the host, nigga.
By the host.
Yo, they did that happened for the exact reason why I knew it happened. For every sports page, online magazine, Sports Center, everybody.
It's gonna be ESPN Sports People's Magazine. Go pick it up. You know what I'm saying? USA Today, Fox Sports. You feel me? Yeah. Oh shit. That's gonna be undisputed.
Rob Gronkowski wins another one. Another
It's gonna be on the eye couple. They're gonna have Chris Rashad and Mon Parker cover.
You know what I'm saying? Jalen and Jacoby, we'll talk about this tomorrow.
It's gonna be one of them quick segments. What Nick Wright gonna be like? Now let me tell you something. I actually enjoyed this segment. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
But LeBron James would have been in. If LeBron James was in WrestleMania, he'd have beat Brock Lesnar.
Facts. Facts. Bron know what's up. He would have said, Raw tag team titles, man. The Street Profits, Ford and Dawkins against Austin Theory and Angel Garza. I seen somebody on Twitter put, how did Austin Theory get here?
Being dope, nigga? What kind of question is that? So fucking mouth, nigga. How'd you get here, nigga?
Zelina Vega said she went and found the nigga. And then nigga happened to be Austin Theory, nigga.
Aren't you glad
Zelina Vega when it got her Triple H shoulder pad, you know what I'm saying? And her queen of the damn hat, and it was like, let's go. Angel and then fucking Austin, nigga. Double A. Hey, wait, Triple A, nigga. What are you?
Come on.
You can't use it. You can't use it, Lily.
Aren't y'all glad? Ain't y'all glad that she at least clarified that, you know, like said that she went and got the next hottest, you know what I'm saying, versus WWE just being like, here's Austin Theory. I'm glad she at least explained that, but Austin Theory, I believe he's 23 years old, or 24 or something like that. He was in there, man, doing his thing. Garza doing it. I don't think they have chemistry though, as a tag team. They had a couple of mess ups in there that I was, I was
this
like,
is their first match.
I understand, but
technically this second.
But technically,
second.
But they could have shot that match.
Nigga, this nigga been my tag team partner for 18 hours. Nigga, I don't know this nigga like that.
They could have shot that. Listen, they could have shot that match 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times if they wanted to. But made sure that they looked like motherfuckers who should be fighting the Street Profits for the Raw tag titles, you know? But it's okay. It's okay. The match was whatever to me. It was the end that I think was the highlight of this match. Austin Theory, Angel Garza, and Zelina Vega attacking Montez Ford. And when I saw them grab Ford and like set him up for Zelina to, do her little kick thing, I was like, oh man, they ain't finna do it. They ain't finna do that. Yo, it would have been better. It would have been better if they hit her music first. Because when I saw her come out and slide, because I'm like, they did one of them weird cuts. Like she came out, she ran out there hella fast. Like again, one of the moments where if you blink, it's kind of like, I fucking missed it. The ramp's like this big, so pause. Anyways,
if you watch, you wouldn't miss it, motherfucker.
Listen,
watch it back. It's on the fucking network.
No, my network won't let me rewind. I watch it on Apple TV and it won't let me go back.
Oh yeah, Apple ain't that good.
Wow.
So, I can rewind my shit.
Do y'all think she's permanently with the Street Profits, let alone Raw or wherever, or you think this was just a one-night thing?
This is another moment I need the crowd. They went nuts.
Yeah. I think it was dope. I think I I don't know. I think it's another cliffhanger for NXT, just like Charlotte winning the NXT title. You don't know what's going to happen next. Like, is Bianca Belair on Raw now? Is she going to be like with the Street Profits, or did she just come and you feel me? Is she going to be solo on Raw or whatever? You feel me? So just shit that they're just leaving floating out in the air. You feel me? So we ask questions like this.
Kind of like Theory, right? Theory's probably on his way back to NXT.
Maybe.
You gotta fight Killer Cross, nigga.
Right.
They gotta have somebody get beat up.
Yeah, who would enjoy that beat? Joaquin got kidnapped.
Killer Cross.
Joaquin got kidnapped. The other got kidnapped too, so you know.
Yeah, Joaquin, and Raul Mendoza. That's still a mystery to me. I still don't know what's going on with that shit. But yeah, man. So Street Profits retain the Raw tag titles. Titus O'Neil comes to the War Game stage, and he says that he is the host for the rest of WrestleMania 36. I don't think that was necessary. They didn't have to announce that he was the host, but I know that they just wanted to get him on because, of course, WrestleMania is coming from the state of Florida. You know, he got to do his thing. He got to represent. He's Titus O'Neil. He puts smiles on people's faces, whatever.
Gator, nigga. Ain't no near Tampa.
Hey.
Nigga, Gronk had to hop on Tom Brady's fucking helicopter that he just got from the state of Florida for coming there and blessing him with his aura. Then Gronk, get in my helicopter, man, go fly out my spaceship.
Oh god.
Go Titus O'Neil, I have to take over.
Oh man, this match next up though was interesting. SmackDown Women's Championship fatal 5-way elimination match. Bayley defended the title against Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, Naomi, and Tamina. Me and my boys were we were doing a little bet about the predictions or whatever, and I told them, I said, all right, since it's 5 in this match, y'all can pick 2 people who y'all think gonna win this match. 2 people, and it came down. It came down to Bayley, Sasha, Lacey, and I believe Tamina, right? Naomi was eliminated first?
Tamina was eliminated
first. Okay, so then Naomi, and then it was Lacey and the Best Friends, the 2 opponents for SummerSlam for the last 3 years. What did y'all think about this match, and what did y'all think about the decision to, one, keep the title on Bayley in the fashion that it happened, with Sasha kind of helping her out after being eliminated? I would say courtesy of Bayley. I mean, I get it. Bayley tried to push her out the way, but hey, I mean, Bayley kind of threw that punch to Sasha's way. A real friend would have took that punch, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A real friend would have took that punch. I don't know. So I think Sasha's more of the real friend here. But what y'all think?
A real friend did take that punch, nigga.
Right.
As you can see, ate that shit.
That was a dope way to set up Sasha getting eliminated too. Mm-hmm. That was a dope setup, and then you feel me, the pinfall where she falls back, and then she realized Sasha's getting pinned, and then she's just like, nah, I'm gonna chill on that. You feel me? Like I'm gonna just let that play out. You feel me? If you lose, you lost. You feel me? But what's up, friend? You feel me? All that shit.
I'm on the rope.
Hey, Bayley said, I don't know about that shit, man.
Right.
I don't know about that shit. Oh shit, my bad.
Hey, but help me though. For real. Hey, but help me though.
This match was cool. Quick pace at times. Lacey Evans looked good in this match. You guys agree? No? You guys still not fucking with Lacey?
Yeah, she did all right. She did good in this. She did good in
They
this.
all look good. They all had their little shine. They all had their little moments, you know. So they did well.
Yeah.
Hey, women's division delivered again.
Yeah. Evolution too. What's up?
It is, dog. You know what I'm saying? I want to see 2 war games. War games.
Evolution 2 for sure needs to happen. Oh shit. Graham, you all over the place, buddy. Let's fix you. Let's fix you. Next match though, I think this was again another one of those moments where, you know, people are going to be talking. People are going to be talking about this. I thought, you know, we ain't going to see nothing like AJ Taker. It ain't going to be nothing like that again for a while. But I was wrong. This one had some emotion, had some feelings. I'm talking about the Firefly Funhouse with Bray Wyatt and John Cena. It was a little weird for me at first, guys. I'm not going to lie. I was like, I don't know about this. But then when I started paying attention to what was going on, I was like, okay, this is the Firefly Funhouse. Like, this ain't no regular match. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm crazy for thinking that they was finna really brawl inside the Firefly Funhouse. You know what I'm saying? Because technically, we don't know what the Firefly Funhouse is. We don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You know?
Pure mind games.
That's what it exactly supposed to be.
Man.
Pure mind games.
100%. Yeah. And then
you got the right. John Cena is amazing. And you got the right nigga to do it, man.
Yo, when he
man.
He says, ruthless aggression. He tried to show like 3 times.
It was like, yo, what got me was when they went back to WrestleMania 30, and he gave him the chair, and he's like, "You made the wrong choice. I'm gonna give you one more chance." And then he went to hit him, and he was gone. I was like, "Oh man, this ain't gonna end well for Cena, dog."
Yeah.
Bray says, "Psych," and then when he came out as Eric Bischoff.
Yeah,
what the fuck was that about? Why?
I don't know what
and then
I don't know what that was for, but it was great.
And then what did they call? What's Vince's name? The puppet Vince? McBoss? Mr. McBoss.
I don't know what the fuck is name.
Is
it Mr. McBoss?
I think it's Mr. McBoss or something. Yeah, it's Mr. McBoss.
This is such shit.
Bray wins the weekend, man. He wins.
Yeah, this is such good shit.
Whose idea do you think that particular part was? You think it was Bray's, Cena's?
Bray see everything, man. Go Cena see everything. You know they all seen that shit.
Hell yeah, such good
shit.
Fantastic. That was special. Oh man! And then
like M. Night Shyamalan movie, nigga. Like she took you on a roller coaster.
My goodness!
Got all your favorite moments.
They did a lot. They took that back, and then it was like the Firefly Funhouse really like you said like I said, like you took something from me, so now I'm gonna take something from you, and that's something from me. So it's like making that nigga see all of that shit over again, have to repeat all of those moments, but that go the same way that it went before. So he's like, man, something's off. Like, how do I shake this dude? Like, I keep getting put in all these different situations, and he's here, and I'm just right there upon him, but I can't. You feel me? I can't get him.
Yep.
It's just.
You said I was overrated, and most overrated thing. Well, let's take a look back at your life. This is how you made it. One like you're fired.
That's exactly what it was. This is your life.
This is your life, John. This is my life. This is my whole career is overrated. Let's take a look back at your life. Let's see what's overrated. Let's see what's not.
Right. Absolutely. The ending of this match, though, I don't remember the exact. What did he say? I don't remember the exactly what the nigga said, but he basically repeated what Cena said about being the overhyped, overpushed, and overprivileged, while he had him getting ready to hit him with the Sister Abigail. That was dope, man.
Yeah, he's a man in the claw until you disappear.
That was crazy, man. You think we see more of these? You think we see more of these matches in the future? These type of cinematic. But see, Vince, the type of dude that'll start to overdo some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people love it. It's such good shit. Now everything on Raw and SmackDown gonna be a movie. Everything gonna be a fucking movie.
I know it's gonna suck, man. Fuck. This is gonna fucking. He's gonna cut the dope and he's gonna run into the ground.
I see.
You guys like Pepsi Clear? Yeah. You got Pepsi Clear shit.
And fucking Titus after the match was like, they could have cut that part out too. I'm not gonna lie. They definitely could have cut that.
Nigga shine.
Huh?
Let my nigga get a shine.
It's WrestleMania. Why not? Why not?
Fuck.
Let everybody get some. Why fucking not? Looks like we might have lost Graham. But that's okay. Maybe hold on, let's try and get him back in real quick before we go on to the last match. Let's get him back. Get him back before we get on to the last match. Jizzle,
almost done.
Yo, but before we finish up, I just want to let everybody that's watching know that we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Public Enemies Podcast WrestleMania post show. We had a new episode that dropped last week. Make sure y'all check that out. 101 TM 101 publicenemiespodcast.com. And don't you forget it. New episode dropping this week as well. Stump 101.
That'll be 102.
102, man. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a low manage that one. You know, huh?
Nah, you can't, nigga, because Graham gets his well-deserved day off.
Graham got the day off. You know what that means?
We're doing it here, nigga.
Wolfpack's back. Master.
Hey, Black Steiners, nigga.
Oh shit, the
Steiner brand.
Oh my god, incredible.
Yeah. You gotta see what happens when Graham's not there to control us.
Hey,
the image from the asylum this episode.
That's gonna be fun, man. Let's go ahead and talk about the WWE Championship match, Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. While we wait to see if Graham is gonna come back or not.
Vintage Brock Lesnar match last 4 years.
Yo, I think we all knew. Well, at least I knew. I had a feeling what was going to happen in this match. You know, suplex, F5, suplex, F5. I'm like, man, this is y'all chance to really go out here and have a match. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when someone beats Lesnar after Lesnar does all of the suplexes and the F5s, it kind of makes him weak a little bit almost. Like, or it makes the last person like seem like stupid ass weak. Like, yo, how can Roman or so and so not get this done, but guys like Seth and McIntyre can get it done? How can they sustain so much punishment and pain? You know, It's
So
the same.
this is what I'm thinking. How did Brock beat Kofi in 8 seconds with an F5, but Drew kicks out at 1?
Yeah, that's kind of ooh, yikes! I didn't think about that. Yo, that's something.
I like
That's something to rally behind right there, man. What? How does he beat Kofi? Kofi, who went through all these different people during his run, right? Like some legit matches, some legit contenders.
a legit 6-month run.
A legit 6-month run, and all washed away for Brock Lesnar. But hey, shout out to Drew McIntyre for getting it done. Took a couple claymores, but he definitely got it done. I'm happy this main evented the actual like second night, like which I would consider like the full show WWE Championship match. That hasn't happened in a long time, so that's pretty dope. I think Drew. I think it's only up from here at this point. I think Drew's the guy. I really do.
Yeah, man, he's got to make some more bad guys for him to vanquish.
Let's give a round of applause real quick though for just the right guys and the right people, in my opinion. Other than Shayna getting snuffed by Becky last night.
Y'all niggas lucky yesterday. Y'all niggas lucky you wasn't here yesterday. You lucky happy birthday to my mom. It was yesterday.
Hey, happy birthday.
If I was here yesterday, nigga, I'd have been like, so you mean to tell me that Shayna is gonna literally run through everybody?
Yo, hey,
she's gonna lose via Bret Hart roll up in WrestleMania 8.
Listen, but I told Graham that's exactly how it should have went though. Like Shayna, or I'm sorry, Becky should have pushed off the turnbuckle. Wham, bam, boop. 1, 2, 3 should have been over. Look, I get at first the excuse I gave Shayna when it happened with Kari, right? Kari's saying,
yeah,
takeovers. Okay, the excuse I gave Shayna was maybe a little bit of inexperience, like just not really thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she got out wrestled, outworked, or whatever. She'll get her next time. She'll learn from her mistake, and she did for the most part. She had a little help, but she got it done. Does this make Shayna look bad, considering that she has no help, so she kind of has to be on her own, and she lost to Becky after going through? Like, does this mean that she's not as good as maybe we thought she was? I mean, we all know she's good. Let me stop.
But the thing is, who's Becky gonna fight now? Like,
Shayna. Shayna, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at them running it back. Why not?
So you want Shayna and Becky to run it back, but not Charlotte and Rhea?
No. Well, no, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad, but I don't think it's necessary. Because
Shayna and Becky went 8 minutes, dog.
Here's why. Because the winner of that ladder match is supposed to fight. It's supposed to be number 1 contender. So I feel like Rhea Ripley getting another title shot right after she just lost on the grandest stage of them all, it's kind of undercutting all those girls who fought to get in that ladder match, or whoever. Who knows when that's gonna be?
Shayna about to choke out whoever win that ladder match, and Bianca will be the next title challenger.
You think? See, because I was thinking that too. I was like, is she still on? Like, is she still on NXT or no?
I don't even know. Like, I mean, if you in the matches on Raw, then I don't even know. I don't know, man. This is wrestling.
It's wrestling. There it is. Wrestling. Oh, man. Well, I mean, that's it to wrap up night 2 of WrestleMania. I'm sure everybody knows what happened on night 1. It was very much so talked about last night. Kyle just asked, is Bianca in the ladder match? I don't think so. Is Bianca in the ladder match?
She's not.
She's not.
Kofi threw I don't think so. Hey, Kofi threw a ladder at a nigga.
He threw it
right
at him.
Highlight of night 1.
He threw it
right at his head and talked shit to him.
That was one of my favorite moments. That was one of my favorite moments, and even when they all went up and had a hold of the little thing that held the titles, and then Morrison velcroed the titles off the thing, and he fell.
Yeah, I think it was fall. Yeah.
That was dope. That was one of my favorite moments. I'd say this WrestleMania did pretty well. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some pippin in it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Graham back in the building.
The king is back. The king is back.
The king is back. Boom, 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 boom.
Shit dodge.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, but we was just talking about
Yeah, this WrestleMania was great, guys. I don't know why everybody's fucking hating on it, man. Like, it was fucking amazing. First of all, okay. Second of all, like, Bobby Lashley and Aleister Black had a great match, okay? First and foremost, nobody was even expecting that. Elias and Baron Corbin was better than.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Better than.
Yep.
You know.
I agree.
And even though people didn't like it, Edge is back. So, suck it.
And Charlotte, she's like reigned supreme. She's royalty. Why are you mad? Kyle said, "What y'all?"
Why's Bianca so long?
Kyle said, "What y'all think about KO and Seth?" He said that was his favorite match from both nights. Oh man,
I don't see. Hey, tell me that somebody getting a ladder thrown at their fucking head wasn't your favorite part of the night, but all right, man, whatever, man. Teach his own, pal. We hope you and your posture you're good. And that shit was very, very, very clean. Like, they're not talking about KO jumping off the WrestleMania sign, but they're gonna be talking about Edge jumping off of that little high part for years to come.
I'm talking about it, Jizzle, okay? That was one of my favorite matches, too. I love Seth Rollins. The Monday Night Messiah. You know what would have been dope? Hold on. Before we get the fuck up out of here, and before I get your thoughts on the main event, Graham, I want to say something. You know what would have been dope?
What?
What would have been dope is if you had Seth Rollins, right, leave, like do what he did, get disqualified, right? And then have Seth Rollins get chased to the back, and then all of a sudden, BAM! A clothesline. You want to know from who? The big dog, Roman Reigns. You know how much heat them two could have got if they'd have joined forces again, considering the AOP is going to be out because I forget whether it's Akam or Razor. I don't know. One of them niggas had to have surgery because they tore the bicep or whatever. But it was working, man. It was working. So I think the big dog just coming out, blam! Have Michael Cole, oh my God, what the hell is Roman doing? Roman, he was supposed to, and then have him just kick the shit out of KO, right? And then have him go into that low voice, like, oh, I just don't understand, ladies and gentlemen. And then have him go to a little promo, right? And then come back, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns was scheduled to go against Goldberg for the Universal Championship tonight, but then pulled out because of personal reasons. And then let's just run the footage. You know I called that, bro. No, that's too hot. You got to wait till fans get back in the arena for that. Woo! The Monday Night Messiah and the Big Dog. They be the two. Woo!
Tron, you be concocting some Wile E. Coyote fucking plans, nigga. Like, I don't understand why you just want to see everything blow up, but
Graham, come on. Graham,
you're a sociopath. You're a sociopath. Tell me you're a sociopath.
You're gonna be like Deacon Reigns.
Yo, have Seth
that's
come
out. You want it.
Have Seth come out on Monday like, we fooled you all.
Deacon dog. The Deacon dog.
The Deacon dog.
Listen, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Buddy Murphy Lee. The Shield disciples.
No.
the shit of this
culminate.
Right.
He culminate.
Graham, what did you think about the WWE Championship match?
I thought it was exactly like the Universal title match,
Yep.
which I didn't appreciate. So
vintage Brock Lesnar WrestleMania.
This is the same match as the Universal Championship match.
Both of them.
Hey, Goldberg got to stop. Goldberg has to go home. Check this out. My man Goldberg really went all the way to Saudi Arabia to win the Universal title, to essentially almost destroy Bray Wyatt, right? And the company for all that matters. And then on the grandest stage of them all, inside the Performance Center with no fans, lose to somebody he wasn't even supposed to fight in the first place. They should have just scrapped the match altogether. This makes no sense. Graham is frozen. And, God damn it.
Yeah. That's our expectations of that match.
Oh, he back. There we go. Motherfucking.
You gotta get the belt off of Goldberg, nigga. We ain't paying Goldberg for another fucking day, nigga. You know how much that cost?
Goldberg was going to lose this match regardless.
True.
What was, nigga? It should have been Kofi, nigga.
But McIntyre and Lesnar did not have to happen that way. I was expecting a little more physicality, maybe a brawl on the outside or two. I don't know. But hey, Drew got his moment. If that would have happened inside of Raymond James Stadium, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked.
Not at all.
Mm-mm.
But ladies and gentlemen, it happened inside the Performance Center, so it's okay. Before we get out of here, Jizzle, I think you kind of already answered that, but best match of the two nights.
Oh man, I like the ladder match. Like the ladder match was probably my favorite in my heart. But that Firefly Funhouse, nigga, my lord, nigga, my God, that was everything I needed in life. And then Bianca Belair.
All right, that's 4. Greg.
Champ does what he wants.
He does exactly what he wants.
There you go.
Graham, what was your what did you think was the best match of the night? What was your favorite match out of the two nights?
Man, that's so funny because when he said the ladder match, I was like, "Ooh, yeah, the ladder match," but I was already thinking like the Firefly Funhouse match, and then he said the Firefly Funhouse match too, and I'm like, "Damn!" But then I was also thinking about these niggas was tripping, man. The Boneyard match was hard, so but damn, then I also like the 5-way. So
it was a lot of
and
fun
then
matches.
Charlotte and Rhea Ripley was crazy too. And then Edge came back.
It was a lot of fun matches, man. It was fun.
It was
And you know what? Nah. I am just.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tronic Cole, and our co-host Graham. We got some news earlier this evening. Dizzle!
Man, champ, I'm ready to eat.
You ready to eat? Hey man, Jizzle, the champ has earned the right to eat whenever he's earned the right to end the post show whenever he want to.
Nah, man, Graham back, man.
We got Graham back. Wait a minute. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere till the Red Ranger speak. All right, the Red Ranger speak. Hey, Leonardo got to speak
with the shield, nigga, and the Green Ranger.
The Jizz and Tron Morrison been holding this shit down. So shout out to the tag team champs.
Yo, we got
and
the
Jizz. Public getting me number 1.
Yo, we got the Jizz and Tron Morrison on the new episode of the podcast this week, y'all. Watch out.
Yeah. When Graham gets a day off, we're gonna name the shit Graham's Day Off, like Grammy Bueller's Day Off. That's gonna be the name of the episode. And then you're gonna see you're gonna see the mayhem that's gonna ensue. We ain't got no supervision.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, real quick, I want to ask one more question. Do you think the 2-night WrestleMania event is a good idea? Fuck it, I'm gonna ask one more. That's one. And do you think that they will possibly do this more or not? Whether you think it's a good idea or not.
That's a great idea. That shit was a lot easier to digest.
It really was, like, over the course of 2 days, you feel me? It was like 3.5 hours for both of them. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting there for 6 hours, 6.5, you feel me? Depending if you watch the pre-show.
Yep. That means from 2 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Ew.
Nigga. Like, god damn, man.
This way definitely leaves you wanting more. Like, oh man, I can't wait till tomorrow. Especially after that Boneyard match. I was like, I can't wait till tomorrow. You know, so it was fun. I think it's time to wait a minute. Go ahead.
If they do something like that, how do they execute next year in LA?
I don't know.
That means you can sell tickets. You can sell tickets for 2 different shows.
Would they be?
So you can be WrestleMania and WrestleMania Night 2. That's the whole point of having 2 fucking major championships. You get the fucking you.
Here's the big question: would they be able to do that 2 nights in a stadium? You think?
Yeah.
If they lower the ticket price.
That's true. Because I was thinking about that. The majority of the people that go usually get the travel, but I'm assuming that they would have to lower the price for the travel packages as well, because them motherfuckers are expensive, especially to go for 2 nights and then Raw and NXT. What happens with NXT if they continue to do it this way?
That shit's a Sunday before some shit like that.
That's a good question. NXT or Sunday that morning or something. I don't know. Like it would be nuts, but yeah, that wouldn't work.
Unless they move it to Friday.
Work, you feel me?
Unless they do Friday.
But then what do they do with the Hall of Fame? Like what happens with the Hall of Fame throughout all of this?
And Friday is SmackDown. Friday is SmackDown too.
So you're right about that. See, they can't. Yeah, they're in a little bit of a bind there.
She's got to pre-record SmackDown. Then.
Unless WrestleMania becomes one huge event and they mix NXT matches in with WrestleMania, they can do it that way.
So would you rather have 2 3.5 hours or 2 4 hours?
It'd be more must see that way, in my opinion. People would.
The show would be 2 4 hours.
Yep.
I think NXT needs to have their own shine. You can throw that shit on like a week after. You know what I'm saying? Or like a week before. Or give them that. Like when they were in February and shit. That shit was cool. When they went in February. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right around. Yeah, they could do Pro Bowl.
You know what? They could do it on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because usually it's WrestleMania week, right? Not necessarily weekend. So they could do it like on a Friday. They could. Well, I was saying because SmackDown's on Friday, and unless
do it on Friday. Which one you want to watch? Hey, nigga, you can have a takeover at 5, nigga, and that shit would be over by motherfucking 7:30, and then SmackDown come on at 8.
It will work better on a Thursday because most people get in on like a Wednesday.
Yep.
Or like Wednesday afternoon, you feel me? And then Thursday it'll be like boom, NXT takeover, and then Friday, okay, that's SmackDown. Saturday is the first night of WrestleMania 2, you feel me, on Sunday, and then Raw on Monday, and then back to the crib, nigga, on Monday night, Tuesday.
Yep.
Hey, okay, so which one sounds better? Takeover on Friday or SmackDown on Friday, given the product that you've seen?
Fox with the paycheck coming through every week is way better than trying to entertain a bunch of people that like to watch wrestling, and don't fucking put deodorant under their armpits every day.
Graham. Hey, you know, Brock Lesnar ain't even there no more.
You said what?
Brock Lesnar ain't even there no more, and Goldberg gone too.
How do we know that Brock Lesnar ain't there?
Man, Brock Lesnar finna snatch that Universal title from Braun so fast, and we finna get Reigns Lesnar 10.
Yep. SummerSlam.
Fast Reigns 10.
Hey, why were they promoting money? Yo, why were they promoting Money in the Bank
when they already know they can't do it?
I don't know, man.
They already shot that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be some crazy motherfuckers if they shot that shit already, man. But we're gonna see what happens. They say they got Mania. The Raw after Mania tomorrow. They say they got that taped, right? And then SmackDown's taped. Like the rest of this week at least, right?
Supposedly, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know Vince probably trying to get something signed. Like, please let me just use the venue. Something. Damn it. Yo, we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in and joining us with the WrestleMania post show. This was a good WrestleMania. And again, make sure y'all visit publicenemiespodcast.com and check out our podcast that drops every single Thursday. Make sure you give us a tweet, send us a tweet, or like one of our pics there on Instagram. I got our handles right there on the screen, as you can see. Oh my God, Graham, Brian Tronic, and that's me. Wait, I said that wrong. I am Black Magic. I said that all wrong. I said fucking up the champ's name.
Hey man, I am Black Magic. That's my name. All right, my name is I am Black Magic. It's just gonna be a symbol.
This nigga Black.
I am changing my name to a symbol. Yeah, look at the disgust on Graham's face. Even more than a championship break.
All right, man.
Love it.
We up out of here. We appreciate y'all. Graham, Jizzle, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all can't see me, but I'm breakdancing on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Doing a little finger tut, you know. Anyways, we up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Catch us Thursday. New episode coming up. Everybody say have a nice day off, Graham. And everyone
watch the Drew McIntyre Chronicle.
Hey.
Watch that.
Yeah, watch it.
For all y'all that said that they haven't mentioned the coronavirus, watch that and you see how real it is for that guy.
Yeah. It's sick. It's serious out here. Everybody say congratulations.
In a wrestling sense, I don't want to over speak it, but like it's addressed, you know what I'm saying, the whole situation. But it was really good, put together really well. And the Edge one. Check those out.
Fire. They were both fire.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Wait.
Thursday.
Jizzle.
Wait. Did you see the first look for the Undertaker shit?
Oh man.
I didn't see that yet. Maybe y'all can save that for Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday.
Tune in, man. It's going down Thursday. Congratulations, Jizzle. Have a nice day off, Graham. I'm Tron. You're going to see me wherever, low managing, whatever I do, you know what I'm saying? Peace.